As today I introduced a new feature on Facebooks. So today this feature, I introduced it today, and it's right there. Just click on it. The feature is free games. I'll be adding more, and then I'll probably let users upload their own very soon. So you just have to click on what you want to download. Click that, and then it'll automatically download. So these games are free, and they're popular Roblox games like Fencing by Stickmaster Luke, Laser Take by Two Shoe, Build to Survive the Creepers, Contamination, Blocks, Calf, the Iron Calf, Mini Games, Roblox Wear, Toontown, Sandbox by Red Alert 2, Blocks Craft, What Am I Drawing, The Tonight Show, The Conquerors by Red Hat Helper, The Wheel of Fortune, Zombie Mansion. I'll be adding more every single day, so better check back on them. That's a new feature. So join Facebooks and you get to see all the new features and the games. And you get free games. That's a good thing. And they're nothing to it. There you go.
I don't even know where to start with this. Jared, you need to grow up. You really do, because doing this is not going to make Roblox want to let you go back on their website. I don't even know if that's even your intent. But doing this is just going to dig you another fucking hole. Or it's going to dig your hole even deeper. If you don't seem to understand how how the terms of service of a website work, alright? Even when you're asked to comply with those and your bans, you still don't seem to understand them. Because if you did understand them, you wouldn't be doing the stupid shit that you're doing right now. For those who do not know, there is a terms of service for Roblox. You agree to this whenever you make an account. Jared has made 6, so he's agreed to these about 6 fucking times. So he should have read over these. So I'm just going to read some of the things that he has done that infringe on other people's copyright, as well as Roblox's copyright, and then I'm going to go into further further detail about what these how these are punishable and whatnot. So if you go to the terms of service, I'm going to put links in the description below, and you go to number 2, which is this right here, and you read it. Let's begin. The accounts, activities, items, games, and models for you to play with while on the site, except as permitted by the functionality of this site. You can't sell them for money or Roblox points, which Jared 4 did do, and guess what? He got banned. He sold them for 10. He sold 1,000 Robux for 10 in real life dollars. I don't know how he did it. He probably had somebody do it for him, like a parent that didn't know where they do know, but whatever. Give them to anyone, trade them for anything, including Roblox points, or pretend that you made them. You can display our pictures on your own personal web pages. Personal, for your own personal, non-commercial use only, as long as you write either Copyright 2005, Roblox Corporation, all rights reserved, used with permission, or Copyright 2005, Roblox Inc., all rights reserved, used with permission. On every page with our pictures and or / content. You link directly to us. By the way, this means that you can't sell ads, barter for stuff, offer your service, or otherwise earn money, Roblox items, or Roblox points, either on web pages that contain our pictures and or materials, or by using our pictures or other materials, such as by offering to make Roblox banners or backgrounds for others. What's all over Jared Velez's face blocks? Fucking ads. What's also all over his website? Copyrighted logos of Roblox. You know, the R. I mean, even face blocks. There wouldn't be a face blocks without Roblox. Alright? And now that Jared Velez is no longer affiliated with Roblox, it's open season for you. There's no helping you. You may link to their forums, and that's all you do, but you don't write copyright, blah blah blah. You put ads all over your website. You're gonna get a fucking lawsuit put on you. And I'm not exaggerating this, as I will go on to explain later on. There are laws about this, and people really need to start learning about them, because it's starting to piss me off. The intellectual property policy. Roblox respects the intellectual property rights of others, and we ask our users to do the same. Roblox complies with all applicable provisions of the Digital Millennium Copyright Act. What did I say in my other video? Roblox runs under the DMCA, so does YouTube. Alright, so don't fuck with the DMCA. That should be, you should go around wearing a shirt, Jared Velez, to remind you that DMCA is put on place for Roblox. So let's keep reading. If you believe your copyrighted material and or any of your other intellectual property has been copied on our site, please notify Roblox's copyright agent and include the following information: your name and whatnot, the identity of the copyrighted stuff, the content, a description, a statement, and you have to make sure that this is accurate. And then you send it to the copyright agent. I'm going to put the links down in the description below. So if you are the actual owner, right? Nobody who has taken the free model of a game and thinks this is. No, if you are the actual owner and you have proof of this and you somehow stumbled across this video, then go to the terms of service, and I'm sure you already know about this, and send a reply or a message to that copyright agent, because this is the same copyright agent that notified Jared Velez, and he said, go to hell, I'm going to use your content. I said, no, you banned me off your website, I'm going to say fuck you, and I'm going to infringe on your copyright. So just send all the claims there, and Roblox will deal with it. That's why they have an intellectual property policy. I'm also going to have a link to the Digital Millennium Copyright Act, Wikipedia. I don't really want to read all of this, because that's going to take up a few videos. But I will explain how they go about, like, what are the penalties for doing this. So universities, this is all over Google, so whenever you type in, like, what are the penalties for copyright, mostly universities come up, because I don't know why. Maybe universities, like, they have copyrighted material and they don't want to be screwed with. So this isn't like the own, like, how do I explain? This copyright is not only for this university, alright? This is universal copyright, or at least for the United States. So let's just read. And this is probably the same thing that Roblox has in place. I shit you not. This is probably what they have. So here it is right here. Copyright infringement is an act of violating any copyright owner's exclusive rights granted by the Federal Copyright Act. There are 3 elements that must be in place in order for the infringement to occur. The copyright holder must have a valid copyright. Alright. Look at Faceblocks. You got the logos all over the place. And now, there's also proof of him giving away these games that are protected by fucking the intellectual property policy that Roblox has in place. And they will prosecute that person to the fullest extent of the law. So they have enough proof just on his own website. The person who is allegedly infringing must have access to the copyrighted work. Well, Jared Velez has gone on Roblox. He has taken those. I mean, without Roblox, there would be no Faceblocks. So that's number 2 for you. The duplication of the copyrighted work must be outside the exceptions. Now let's read the exceptions. There are 3 major exceptions to the copyright law that are commonly used by educators: fair use, face-to-face instruction, and virtual instruction. Exceptions allow for the use of work without requesting permission from the copyright holder, potentially paying fees. If the use does not qualify under face-to-face instruction or virtual instruction, then fair use is generally utilized because it's much broader and more flexible. YouTube also uses fair use. So it's not just this university, alright? Most websites use this. It is the decision of the individual who is using the work as to which exception is acceptable. It should be it should be a conscious decision, not a decision by default. It is the responsibility of all members of whatever university community to understand the exception and to make a good faith determination that their use of the copyright protected work is authorized under determination. Means that an individual must understand the exception that they are selecting, be able to articulate and be able to responsibly apply it to their specific situation. If none of these exceptions are acceptable or applicable, then permission should be requested for the use of the work. Basically, it means that you should know if you are infringing on that work, and if you don't, well, those are the exceptions right there. So fair use, hold on, let me read them. Under face-to-face instruction or virtual instruction, then fair use, and then you have fair use. Alright, so that's them. Program's gonna run it, so let me restart. I don't know if you caught that, but I didn't catch that as well. But let's just go read the penalties for it. I just had to include the exceptions, so nobody brought that up, and I didn't really read that well. Once again, the links are going to be down in the description, so if I screw up on something, you can go read it personally and decide for yourself. The legal penalties for copyright infringement are: infringer pays the actual dollar amount of damages and profits. So if Faceblocks does any damage to Roblox, the person who owns Faceblocks, Jervelez, has to pay for that. And any profits that are made off of the website from AdSense and whatnot go to Roblox. The law provides a range from $200,000 to $150,000 for each work infringed. That's a lot of fucking money. Infringer pays for all the attorney fees and court costs. So they basically pay for their own lawyer, they pay for the judge and whatnot to be there at the court, and then they also pay for Roblox itself if they win the course or they win the case. Blah. The court can issue an injunction to stop the infringing acts. Okay, so the court can tell the person who is doing this to stop it, and if they continue, well, they're probably going to get it shut down. The court can impound the illegal work, so they can just shut off the website. The infringer can go to jail. Now, in Jervelez's position, I doubt he's going to go to jail, but the website getting taken down is a big possibility, and I'm not exaggerating that either, because I've seen... Why do you think YouTube takes down videos that have DMCA's put on them? Because they don't want a lawsuit on their hand. And I'm sure the people that Jervelez rents the domain from, faceblocks.com, don't want a lawsuit on their hands, so they won't stand up for this kid. And then let's go see the 5 famous copyright infringement cases. So I'll link this to as well. These are all the things, like, these are popular court cases that fall under copyright. So then you have Rogers versus Coons. So there, you see this picture right here. This was supposed to be put on gift cards and whatnot. And an artist who likes making drawings of things that he finds, like he would go to a store and he would find, like, he would stumble across a gift card and he's like, maybe I want to paint this. And then he decides to paint it, and then the photographer who, took that picture decides to start up a lawsuit against them, and the person who made the artwork of that is now having to pay for... he has to give all his profits to the photographer. You have the Associated Press versus Ferry. So basically, you have the Associated Press, which took Obama's... took the picture of Obama that was taken by the people who did the Obama campaign, and then they put red and blue over his face, and then they put hope at the bottom. They sued the people who did the Obama campaign. They sued the Associated Press because they used their picture. Alright, so you can start seeing how this stuff starts to happen. You have like, even though these are in real life cases, these are in real life copyright infringement, but that doesn't mean that just because they're not in real life, or not, yeah, they're not in real life, doesn't mean that law doesn't apply. Like, if they're on the internet, the law still applies to them. You don't get away with anything on the internet that you would in real life. The internet is basically the real life. It may not be the best statement I can make, but the law still does apply. And Jarrett, you really need to get that through your head. And I'm probably going to get the idiot people down in the comments, and I always say this every video because I still get the idiot people on there, and people are always telling me to ignore them, but it just fucking amazes me how these people can say, leave Jarrett alone, leave Jarrett alone. Well, how about you tell Jared to start leaving Roblox alone? I mean, the kid said he was going to leave it 2 fucking times now. You know, he said he was going to leave it, and then he tried to get back on, and when he got frustrated because he couldn't get back on, he pulls this shit. So, is Jared really a nice guy? No. He's giving away others' content that is under copyright for free. And you have no problem with that? I sure as hell do. Why the hell don't you? What happens if it was your work that Jervelez was giving away on his website? Wouldn't you be pissed off? So don't come after me saying I'm the bad one when he is. So anyway, thank you for watching. And if any of your content that you own and you have proof that you own it has been infringed by Jervelez, send a picture, or not a picture, send the info to the copyright manager. Like I said, links down in the description. Alright, thanks for watching, guys.